You can become a data analyst in 3 months. According to Glassdoor, the average salary for a data analyst in US is around 60K to 70K. Data analysis, it is a widely growing field worldwide. Do you know the best part? The best part is you don't even need a computer science degree to break into data analysis. You do not need years of experience to land your first data analyst role. Today, I'm sharing a proven 3 month roadmap to break into data analysis, even if you're just starting from scratch. Before we go into the roadmap, let's talk about why data analysis is lucrative. Every business today runs on data, whether they want to understand their customers' behavior, or they want to improve their sales, or they want to improve marketing strategies. They use data to make these decisions. Data analysts are the people who turn these raw numbers into actionable insights, making them critical to almost every industry. Talk about healthcare, marketing, e-commerce, any type of industry needs a data analyst. The demand for data analysts is growing every year. According to LinkedIn, data analysis is one of the fastest growing in-demand jobs right now. So this is the best time to break into data analysis if you're looking for a career change or you're an absolute beginner trying to break into tech. Now let's talk about the major topic for this video, the 3 month roadmap to become a data analyst. Trust me, a lot of people spend too many time. I've heard somebody say, I've been learning data analysis for a year. You are learning things you may not need in the real world. So why not focus on things you need in the real world than learning everything and overwhelming yourself? At the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it. So now I'll be giving you the practical skill you need to land your first internship or entry-level role as a data analyst. We have 3 months to learn data analysis, which is about 12 weeks to learn it. So you want to dedicate the first 2 weeks of your learning into mastering Excel. Excel is like the basis for data analysis. In some role, you will realize that it is only Excel they want you to know how to use, while in other roles they might require that you know SQL, Tableau, and other software tools. You want to learn function like sum, count, average. You want to learn VLOOKUP. You want to learn index and match, and lots more like that. Don't think it is overwhelming. You can do this. So I'm going to also give you websites where you can practice and learn this faster. So example, you can go to website like ExcelJet to learn more. You can go to YouTube. We have Alex the Analyst on YouTube. On this my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe because I also post tutorial content that can help you learn these things faster. We have 10 weeks left. The next 3 weeks, we are going to be using it for database management systems. So for database management systems, we have languages that we use to connect to our database. For example, now, if you're in Germany, you'll be speaking German, right? So you have to learn German to be able to connect with the people in Germany. All right. So if you want to connect to your database, you have to understand the language, which is either SQL, MySQL, SQLite. We have lots like that. All right. These different languages are developed by different software companies, so that is why we have them different. So in my case, I know SQL. You may decide to learn MySQL, okay? But the good thing is, if you learn one of this, you will be able to transfer the skill to the other language because they sound more alike. SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language, is the language used to interact with databases. So you want to start learning this language from simple ones like select, from, where. Then you move to intermediate queries like join, subqueries, cities. You can learn all that in 3 weeks if you are dedicating all of your time to this. Here are platforms that can help you learn SQL faster. You want to check up Khan Academy, you want to check up W3 Schools, you want to check up Alex the Analyst on this YouTube platform, and you want to check up my YouTube channel also for some resources on how you can learn SQL faster and some of these queries I mentioned, how to use them. We just finished the first 5 weeks of our learning. We have 7 weeks left. The next thing you should learn after you learn SQL is data visualization tool. Data visualization tools like Tableau or Power BI are game changers. They allow you to turn raw numbers into interactive dashboards that tells a story. Dedicate 2 weeks to learning one of these tools, Tableau or Power BI. So here are resources you can use in learning Tableau or Power BI. So if you're learning Tableau, there is a community for people who create dashboard in Tableau. So you can go to tableaupublic.com and then you sign up. You're going to see, you join the community and see different dashboards that people have created, and you can also create your own dashboard and nominate your dashboard for weeks of the day. And if it gets nominated, you get a lot of connects from there, and who knows, you might meet your next employer from there. YouTube is your best friend because everything you need to learn is on YouTube. We just finished 7 weeks. We have 5 weeks left. At this point, you have to take a step back, digest everything you've learned so far, and try to create projects with it. Because the mistake most people make is that they get overwhelmed in the tutorial hell. They keep learning without putting what they've learned into practice, and this will make you feel like you know a lot, but trust me, you don't know so much. It is until you put whatever you've learned into practical, you lay your hands on it and get your hands dirty, that is when you can be so sure that you know this thing. You can get data sets on platforms like Kaggle, data.gov. Download this data set, clean this data, analyze it, and create visualization. After doing this project, make sure you post all of your progress on platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter. Tweet your progress. This is what I've learned so far. This is how far I've gone. This is what I've done. Trust me, you might get 0 likes, but somebody is watching. Now it's time to showcase what you've learned. Create one project each in Excel, SQL, and your visualization tool. For example, clean and analyze a data set in Excel, query a database in SQL, and create an interactive dashboard in Tableau, or if it's Power BI you decided to learn, in Power BI. We have 4 weeks left. 3 weeks will be dedicated to learning the basics. Remember, we just need an internship or entry-level role, so you need the basics of a programming language. It depends on the job role. This is not compulsory at all. So if you decided that you don't want to learn a programming language, you can invest more time into practicing the first 2 months, everything I specified for the first 2 months. But if you are interested in learning programming language, let's get straight into that. The 2 common programming language for data analysis is Python and R. You can just learn one of the 2. You don't have to learn the 2. They are majorly used to handle complex data sets and predictive analysis. In Python, you want to work with libraries like Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib. Don't let me bother you with so much names. And you can also do data visualization in Python. That's what you use Matplotlib for. Here is a tip for you. Python is more versatile and widely used. so you may want to consider it as your first choice. Platforms like Kaggle and Code Academy have resources, beginner-friendly resources on Python, so you want to check that up. You can also check Free Code Camp on YouTube on beginner-friendly Python tutorial videos. Oh, that was a very long ride. We finished the 11th week. We have just 1 week left. I know you are wondering, what else are we learning again? Okay, so the last week is for you to basically like build a portfolio. Remember, in between we had 1 week to do projects on Excel, SQL, and visualization tool. So in this final week, you want to build a portfolio. If you don't know how to build a portfolio, I have a video on how you can create your own portfolio website and put in all of these projects you've done on a website. This website, you can add the link to your resume for your recruiter to see the things you've done. And you don't have to stop there. So this brings us to the end of our 3 months to becoming a data analyst. But take note that this is not the end of the journey. This is just the beginning. So now that you already know these software tools, the introductory part of these software tools, and everything, and you've done beginner-friendly projects on these software tools, you need to proceed to work on more projects, update your portfolio constantly, and keep searching for jobs. You can search for jobs on platforms like LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor. You can filter it out. Okay, so this is an extra tip for you. When you are looking for a job, don't just search data analyst in the job search. You can search analyst, you can search data. Okay, so as a data analyst, they might need HR analyst. You can do the work of HR analyst, so you don't have to limit yourself. You can be an healthcare analyst. You can work in different sector as a data analyst. So when you're searching for job, you want to make sure that you are not restricting or limiting yourself by just searching data analyst. And remember, when you're working on your project, make sure you write a short description on the project, the problem you solved in the project, and the software tool you used in solving this problem. Finally, do not forget to join data communities on LinkedIn and Twitter. Networking is as important as the technical skills when you want to land a job in tech. If there's any part of this video you want me to talk more about, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also turn on notification so whenever I post a video, you are the first to get notified. Alright guys, bye for now and see you on my next video.